Hey everybody, happy Thursday night to you. It's NFL Thursday. Bears tonight taking on Washington. And as if the Bears didn't have enough motivation going into tonight's game trying to snap this losing streak, they've lost 14 games in regular season games in a row. We find out just a little bit ago that Chicago Bears great Dick Butkus had passed away in California with his family at the age of 80. One of the all-time greats for the Bears, Mr. Dick Butkus passes away. Hey, let's talk high school, and we're going to talk a little bit of junior high sports here tonight. Coming up tomorrow night, it is the final regular season game at Lions Field. Of course, the team has had 4 home games in a row. And with that being the last regular season home game, that only means one thing. It's senior night for the Carterville Lions as they host the Massac County Patriots tomorrow night, 7 o'clock at Lions Field. 12 seniors on this team: Peyton Van Horn, Braden Wakey, Emerson Doan, Brandon Skelcher, Aiden Hinton, Ethan Gaddis, Chandler Jones, Braden Reinhart, Owen Stevenson, Zachariah Miller, also Barry Eastman, and Storm Snyder, the 12 seniors on this team for Coach Brett Dial. Speaking of Coach, as always, I give you a preview of my pregame interview that I do with Coach every week. Here is the head coach of your Carterville Lions, one Mr. Brett Dial. Coach Brett Dial joins us on our pregame show here this evening. Coach, final third of the football season tonight. Senior night, you got 12 of them on your roster.
Yeah, that came quick. I mean, we always know that once that first game gets played, it just seems like you're about the time you get the film broke down and evaluate the last one and prep for the next one, it's here. You just keep doing that for 2.5 months. So yeah, we went fast, and it's continuing to go fast, but we're having a pretty good season, and it's something that we're looking forward to being out here with each other every day and getting better.
Again, I want to thank you for the 4 home games in a row.
Right. That's a little different. I'm not sure. I was looking at this actually today and thinking about next year, like how that looks, and we'll worry about that later. But nonetheless, I mean, it's been nice to be at home 4 weeks in a row, and that's rare. I don't know if that's ever happened since I've been coaching. But we got to make the most of it.
Absolutely. And tonight, it is senior night. And again, we say this every year. We have such a good group of seniors on this team.
Yeah, we're very fortunate to have great kids, great athletes, good people. I really am happy for this group. I think that being a class behind such a big class last year that's had a lot of success, sometimes they kind of get lost in the shadows, growing up, and finally they get their turn, their chance, and as seniors, they've really made the most of it. These guys have really come out and shown everybody what they can do, and that they're legit as well, and kind of created their own identity and their own legacy here.
Coach, let's splash back last week. Harrisburg, got to give them credit. That situation, you got an opportunity to tie or take the win on the road. You take the win every time, and they did.
Yeah. I mean, I think that they played a good game, and I thought we played well. I give my kids a lot of credit for fighting, and I wish I could have that last drive back. I think we had a little bit more time than maybe we were calling plays for. I'm the one that's calling it, and I had a little bit more time to use as I look back and kind of evaluated that final drive. And but we're on to the next one. We've been very fortunate twice already this year to win in the last minute, and this time we came up just a little bit short.
Talking about the next one, it's a conference game, Massac County, coming here to Lions Field.
We just have to do what we do, and I think we've had a pretty good week of practice, kind of focusing in on our game and a couple things that we think can help complement us moving forward. We just need to execute and win. I think the biggest thing that I'm looking for tonight is I want our guys to play fast, and I want to make sure we use a lot of depth so we can continue to play at a very fast speed throughout the entire game.
What do you see out of Massac?
It's a team that they've struggled a little bit at times. What always worries me with a team like this, there's always a little bit of an unknown. When you've lost some games, sometimes you maybe search for the answer, and and sometimes that answer or what you're searching for, we haven't seen on tape, and we have to make quick adjustments, on game night. So we've just got to be on our game. And I think the biggest thing, you said, what do we see with them? Honestly, and this is no disrespect to anybody, I care about what we're doing. If we execute what we do offensively, what we do defensively, we'll be fine.
Can I shift from the football coach to the athletic hat real quick? This is a big week for junior high sports for Carterville.
Yeah, how about first off, our junior high cross country team had a very successful day, and the girls won the regional and advanced to state, and then our boys got second to probably the state favorite by only 3 points in Marion. So congratulations to that group, and they'll be competing in the state finals next weekend. And then, we're just kind of waiting for the rain to stop and for fields to dry out for our junior high baseball and softball teams, both playing for a state title, and for both the baseball and the softball team to be playing for a championship game. That's special. It's happened, I can think of one other time. I believe it was 2000. I can't remember if it was 2018 or 19. But for these kids to go out and represent the junior high and that class that's an 8th grade class, both teams are very heavily dominated with 8th graders. It just shows you that there's a lot of talent coming up in all sports. They're going to be successful in all sports this year. You can just see it, and and they've got a lot of great players. And congratulations to the coaching staff for leading those programs back to the title.
Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
There you go, Coach Brett Dial. You'll hear that on our pregame show starting 6:45 tomorrow night. Keenan Clark and I teaming up to bring you coverage of Massac County at the Carterville Lions, the last home game of the regular season for the Carterville Lions. And 7 o'clock will be the kickoff. Of course, week 8 at Murfreesboro, week 9 to wrap up the high school football season. Will be on the road at Anna Jones World. You believe we're already 2/3 of the way through the football season. That's just crazy to me. Hey, again, congratulations to junior high cross country. As the girls wind up finishing first, they won their regional. Congratulations to them. They're moving on to state. And as Coach said, the boys advance on, and they are finished second, so they advance to state. That'll be taking place next weekend. And then don't forget, coming up tomorrow, junior high baseball and softball playing for state championships in Centralia. I think first pitch for both of those games is set for 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. They're going to have some field work that they're going to have to get done up in Centralia. But good luck to our junior high teams coming up playing for state championships tomorrow. Hope you'll join me and Keenan tomorrow night, 6:45. We'll have our pregame coverage on News Radio WJPF, and that's AM 1340, 99.5 FM. You can listen on WJPF.com, and we'll have the live stream up and running for you as well. We'll talk to you tomorrow night. Have a great evening. Go Bears. We'll talk to you on the radio. And Roar Lions, roar.